Angel Reese's Unrivaled jersey came out and was sold out in like 2 or 3 minutes. Wow, impressive.
The jaw-dropping time it supposedly took for Angel Reese's Unrivaled jersey to completely disappear from online shelves is just 2 minutes. But let's not jump on the hype train just yet, because something about these numbers is way too clean, too perfect. If you ask me, we could be witnessing one of the biggest smoke and mirror plays in women's basketball marketing history.
But I smell a rat, all right? Something smells like B to the S.
Let's really think this through. How does a player often accused of stat padding suddenly outsell actual WNBA legends? I'm not buying it. I smell cap, like heavy, thick, undeniable cap. And yeah, this applies right here, right now. So I did what any curious mind would do. I looked deeper. The timing, oh, it's almost too perfect. Feels scripted. So if your eyebrows are rising, trust you're not the only one. Let's unpack why this whole situation doesn't pass the smell test and how it reeks more of calculated PR magic than genuine fan demand. So news dropped just yesterday that the Unrivaled team jerseys were going live. Then boom, out of nowhere, Angel Reese's jersey sells out in a blazing 2 minutes.
Some even complained that there might not have been enough merchandise available in the first place. You think?
Yeah, 2 minutes. Her jersey outsold everyone else's? Come on now, naturally people online started calling BS. And honestly, it's not an unfair reaction. Like, she's popular, sure, but not instant sellout, global frenzy popular. Something ain't adding up. Let's talk suspicious timing. The press releases said Angel's jersey went live at exactly 1 o'clock p.m. Eastern, but by 1:04, there were already polished articles circulating the internet claiming it had sold out completely. 4 minutes. You can't even refresh your browser in 4 minutes, let alone verify live inventory numbers, draft a write-up, edit it, publish it, and spread it across platforms. Yet somehow, media outlets had all the stats and glowing headlines ready to go, like it was a movie premiere. Let me show y'all something. Here's the Unrivaled site. Alyssa Thomas, sold out. Collier, sold out. Satu Sabali, still available. And of course, Angel Reese, sold out.
Now, I'm going to be the first to tell you, I'm not shocked her jersey sold out, all right? Or that it would at least eventually sold out. I'm not shocked by that.
But here's the kicker. It wasn't just Angel. These articles conveniently claimed Brittany Griner, Chelsea Gray, Kayla McBride, and Natasha Cloud all sold out at the exact same time. Really? That's 4 players with very different levels of star power, and they all supposedly moved the same amount of merch in the same window? Since when does that ever happen naturally? Angel's jersey is what triggered the red flags, though. Fans are saying that within 2 minutes of hopping on the site, her jersey was gone. So either they had 5 jerseys total, or someone's fudging the numbers. 5, like her jersey number. Allegedly, here's the bigger question. Who had access to real-time inventory data? Because that's not how launches usually roll. There's a lag, sales come in, companies analyze the data, and then media gets the numbers. This was too smooth, way too polished. The messaging hit every platform in sync, like the press release was just waiting to be copy-pasted. And don't even get me started on the stock numbers. Some fans are wondering if there were even enough jerseys to begin with, and honestly, that could explain a lot. It's giving PR stunt, not genuine sellout. Limited supply, artificial demand, buzz on command, it's textbook marketing. Just like those exclusive sneaker drops or hyped collabs. Brands restrict inventory, then scream sold out to build fake hype. But in those cases, there's chaos. Crashed sites, payment errors, Twitter flooded with resellers. What did we get with this launch? Silence, smooth browsing, no technical issues, just instant headlines and a very convenient narrative. Not even her Chicago Sky jersey sold out that fast. And I'm telling you, it's looking spooky out here. Straight up spooky. True sellouts are chaotic. You see people yelling in comment sections, begging for restocks. Resellers flipping gear within seconds. With Angel's jersey, it felt more like a pre-planned Oscar campaign than a wild merch frenzy. Polished, strategic, controlled, like the moment was designed, not earned. Now, I'm not saying it's shocking her jersey eventually sold out. Of course not. She's got a massive fan base. But 2 or 3 minutes? That's the part that feels scripted. And even if you're not supposed to question it, you can. That's the beauty of free speech, baby. Here's where it starts to really fall apart. While Angel's sellout was making headlines, multiple other jerseys vanished from inventory at the exact same time. Natasha Cloud, Brittany Griner, Nafisa Collier. Now let's be honest, does anyone really believe Natasha Cloud moves merch like Angel Reese? That's like saying your cousin's garage band is selling out arenas like Beyonce. So now I'm supposed to believe that Kayla McBride is setting the market on fire? Come on. If this were real demand, the big names would move fast while others hang around longer. That's how it works with Jordans, iPhones, even Caitlin Clark's fever tickets. Popularity equals velocity. But here, mid-tier WNBA players miraculously sell out as fast as one of the most followed athletes in the league? Something's fishy. For context, Angel Reese has millions of followers across Instagram, TikTok, Twitter. She's in headlines constantly. Natasha Cloud? No disrespect, but her numbers aren't even close. Yet their jerseys supposedly sold out at the same pace? That's not how consumers behave. Let's get real for a second. Brittany Griner, yes. The same Brittany Griner who returned from Russia with all eyes on her couldn't even pack out the arena for her very first game back. Not only did it not sell out, it wasn't even close. And now we're supposed to believe her jersey vanished in 4 minutes due to sky-high demand? Come on, man, miss me with that. If Reese's jersey was such a sellout, why were so many of her die-hard fans locked out of the purchase? All signs point to one thing: a setup. Drop a tiny batch, whisper the release, and then blast out headlines claiming instant success. Boom. Now you're a trending story, not just a trending player. Let's dig deeper into the absurdity. Every single unrivaled jersey supposedly sold out at the exact same moment. Angel Reese, Brittany Griner, Napheesa Collier, Natasha Cloud all gone in unison. That's not just improbable, it's flat out laughable. Griner's a known name, sure, but she's never exactly lit the merch world on fire. And Collier? She's respected on the court, no doubt, but she doesn't even come close to Reese's social reach. Yet their jerseys vanish just as fast? Nah, that doesn't add up. When demand is organic, sales are staggered. Big names go fast. Others, they linger. But here, everything gone, instantly, like someone flipped a switch. This wasn't a sellout, this was a setup. A pre-planned marketing mirage designed to push a narrative. Unrivaled is booming. The reality? It's struggling to keep the lights on. Let's keep it real. There's just no way Natasha Cloud moved serious merch. Or Griner, for that matter. This whole situation stinks of manufactured scarcity. It wasn't about genuine fan support, it was about generating headlines. It was about creating a viral moment, not fulfilling real-world demand. Carefully orchestrated, coldly executed. And here's the kicker, these identical sellouts, they're not signs of popularity. They're the fingerprints of a publicity stunt. Want proof? Look at Unrivaled's reach. Their viewership numbers are laughably low, barely enough to fill a small-town high school gym. So how does a league nobody's watching suddenly become a merchandising powerhouse? You don't need a calculator to see the math doesn't work. Let's be blunt, they probably had 50, maybe 100 jerseys available per player, max. And with Reese, who's got millions of followers and mainstream attention, her jersey selling out in under 2 minutes isn't evidence of massive demand, it's a sign of tiny inventory designed to vanish instantly. This is classic marketing smoke and mirrors. Drop a limited batch, sell it out quick, and boom, declare a victory. Doesn't matter how many you had. As long as it's sold out, you win the headline. This isn't about breaking records, it's about spinning the spotlight. And you can't ignore how the media machine worked in lockstep. Within 4 minutes of the release, polished articles were already live across the internet, complete with exact figures and fan reactions. 4 minutes? That's not reporting, that's premeditated PR. Meanwhile, back in reality, Reese fans were still refreshing their browsers. No site crashes, no checkout errors, no chaos, just silence, and then, suddenly everything's gone. That's not how real hype works. When demand is real, the internet explodes. Pages break, resellers flip products on Twitter, fans flood timelines with receipts. But with Unrivaled's drop, nothing. Let's talk numbers again. If there were thousands of jerseys available, we'd have seen the aftermath. People posting fits, unboxings, resale listings. Instead, just a slick headline campaign and a whole lot of empty shopping carts. And let's not forget the deeper issue here. Reports are surfacing that Unrivaled can't even pay its own players. Promised $50,000 bonuses? Still unpaid. So how does a cash-strapped league suddenly execute a flawless merch drop? Come on. That's not just sketchy, it's hilarious. This jersey launch wasn't a love letter to fans, it was a distraction, a PR band-aid for a league bleeding attention and resources. And whether she knew it or not, Angel Reese became the poster child for that smoke show. They needed someone with clout, social currency, influence. Angel checked every box, so they wrapped this little narrative around her. Look, she sold out in 2 minutes! And yeah, the media ran wild with it. But where are the fans wearing the jerseys? Where are the actual products? There's nothing. Just digital hype and dust.